Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda, and today we're going to talk about a traveling bookshelf. This was started way back in January from on Barb's Booklands Discord. So I will link that below, or I'll link her channel. I'm not sure if I have rights to invite you to her Discord, but if I do, I'll do that. Anyway, the premise, and this isn't even happening anymore on her Discord, but her Discord is really cool and there's always lots of fun stuff happening, so go check it out. But the premise is that you get in a group of 3 people and everybody picks a book and they read that book and they make notes or they do whatever they want to do, and then they pass the book along to the next person, and that person would pass and pass. That makes sense? Like it's traveling. And then when it gets to person number 2, they read the book and mark in the book, and then they pass it along to the next person. So the book that I picked for this, and I'm going to do another video at the end of all of this to like wrap everything up, but right now we're in the middle and I just got a new book anyway, I'll explain it. This is the book that I picked. The reason that I have this book right now is because this is not the book I mailed. This is that defective copy that I got that I ended up getting a refund for. But I picked The Inheritance Games as my book, and I read it and marked it and everything. It's not marked, again, because this is not the copy I read. I just wanted to use this one to hold up for you. My book is with person number 3, we will call her. If I'm number 1, I mailed it to number 2. Number 2 is finished and she mailed it to number 3. So person number 3 has this book and she is currently reading it. Person number 2 chose this book as her book. I have never heard of this. I've never seen anything about it, but it is supposed to be a thriller. And she sent this to person number 3, and person number 3 read it and sent it to me. So I'm about to read it and then send it back to person number 2. That way, also, when person number 3 finishes my book, she'll send it back to me and I'll get to see everybody's notes that they put in there. So there's definitely notes in this one. I tried not to flip through here too much because, like, even on the very last page, she made a note, which I didn't look at. I mean, I saw that there was writing there, but I haven't read it. Okay, so 2 people have read this book and I'm next. Now, person number 3 picked a book, this book. Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. Now, I've heard of Lisa Jewell, but I don't think I've read anything from her, and I've definitely not read this. But this was person number 3's book, and she read it and then could not find it to send it along. So I got both of these books in the mail yesterday at the same time. So I need to finish this one first and go ahead and get it to person number 2. Then I will read person number 2's book and get it sent back to her. And that is where we are in the traveling bookshelf. I am excited to get my book back. Everybody has already decided they want to do it again. And one of the people is going to pick the second book in this series for us to all read. I really like the idea of having other people's thoughts, like as you get to a section. So I will be starting this just slowly in the background while I'm reading other things. I'm not super concerned with getting through it. Initially we had a 1-month turnaround. So like at the beginning of each month, you would start the book, and at the end or near the end, you would go ahead and mail your book so that the next person had it and was ready to go. But because of the issues of the missing book and other things that have been just slowing us down, this is where we are right now, and it's near the end of April, and we're just reading them as we can. So that's where we are with those, and I am super excited with how it has worked. I mean, I realize that you're dealing with people in their life situations and their schedules and how all of it works for them. So it won't ever go exactly on schedule the way that you want it to go. But I think as long as you're flexible with this is just a really cool thing to do, even with a group of friends. Like, I would love to do this with another group of people. So if anybody is interested on just like a really slow traveling bookshelf, let me know down in the comments, because I would love to do something like this where we all make our notes and we pass the book along to the next person, and it just goes around and around. Like, I wouldn't mind even if it was overseas and we had to mail one overseas, but the way that it was done initially was that everybody in each country got their own group, so that you were just mailing it within the country. But if we're not mailing books all the time, I don't mind paying that extra shipping to get it further away. So anyway, that is just what's going on, and not really a book haul, but kind of a book haul. I have new books to read now, and I'm excited about them. So let me know, like I said, what you think about this. If you've done anything similar to this, I would love to know. And if you want to join one with me and a few internet booktube friends, I think it would be great. So I am going to go, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.